What's up, everybody? It's the Tebbits back again with you today. Gonna do some Star Wars: The Old Republic. I know it's Sunday, and I normally upload something a little bit different on Sundays, but the video that I tried to get up on Thursday, something just wasn't uploading right, and I wasn't actually able to get it to upload onto YouTube. Uh, so I wanted to continue on with some flashpoints on my Sith Empire characters. Uh, Gonna log in here with Kaliala. I have done a little bit of behind the scenes maintenance with her off camera. Switched her role and switched her skills basically into the tanking role. I'm not going to be quite as effective at it at that yet because I don't have all of the tanking equipment. But I at least have the skills now that I can actually perform some of the duties. So if I can actually get into a group with a healer, I'll actually be, kind of effective at that. But here we are on Viking Space Dock in the Flashpoint launching area. It doesn't really matter that I'm in the Flashpoint launching area because I'm not going to be using these individual terminals. But we're going to go ahead and queue on up for some flashpoints here. I'm going to actually switch my role to damage and tank because I'm currently geared for damage, but I can do some tanking. So let's go ahead and join a queue. Oh, there we go. We are going to Zedd. I don't think I'm not familiar with this one. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this flashpoint. So this will be a new experience for everyone, me as well.
We've detected extensive security forces at the facility entrance. If you disable the enemy's targeting sensors, our fighters should be able to dispatch them for you.
Oh. There's combat going on, and I am way out of place. I got sucked into a combat that I didn't necessarily want to be a part of. Uh-oh. That thing followed me. Okay, so we've obviously got to deactivate some anti-aircraft defenses.
I'm glad to see that my information was taken seriously. Your diversionary attack is quite impressive. I can't do much to help you until you reach the facility entrance. We'll talk further there.
I do not follow your beck and call, droid. You will serve me.
I help you because I choose to. I do not answer to your authority, nor any other. Time is limited. Find your way to the facility entrance and we'll speak in person.
So you're not going to get a lot of commentary from me on this one. I don't really even know the backstory. Where's my... There it is. I don't even really know the backstory behind this. I think I lost force speed.
Seems your friends were a bit overzealous. The fuel monitoring tower nearby should be tall enough to span the gap, if you can knock it over.
This guy is obviously a mid-boss. Well, a minor mid-boss. I get a little bit of equipment there.
not concern yourselves with the harmless exchanges of ionized plasma overhead. Our enemy's weapons are incapable of causing us harm.
Now, I don't like running around with using my speeder because I sometimes get a little, okay, we're going over here. I sometimes get a little too close to enemies.
Our home remains as it has always been. A bastion of freedom against the savage lashes of organics. Continue with your assignments as normal.
So yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to get back into the swing of things as a tank. I'm not doing horribly, but I could be doing better.
Perform your tasks content in the knowledge that our true liberation approaches precisely on schedule.
Stay as close to the wall as possible here. Avoid that big enemy. Oh. Try to activate abilities. Not getting them. Trying to absorb too much damage and ended up dying. Oh, wow, okay. Alright. Okay, somebody's asking for skipped stories.
Do not waste time resisting. You will tired, you will weaken. More.
Oh, still got a fight going on. see that that fight was still going on.
Dear friends, our revolution continues to approach just as we've all hoped and planned.
It's nice to know that I can still put people to sleep.
It was founded to let our fellow droids embrace free will. We would create our own society of reason and freedom.
I've got to heal up a little bit. I'll recover some health as we go through
As
this.
time went on, Mentor focused more and more on dealing with the organics, and everyone else blindly followed along.
What are we doing? Where are we going? Oof, almost fell.
Now we will only be remembered for lashing out with the same irrational violence as the organics who built us.
So there's a droid rebellion going on this planet, and they are stealth up. They are fighting back against
Our geothermal power cores have reached 90% of the charge we require. Statistically, our victory is beyond certainty.
I guess I can't use my forceful ability if we're already in combat, which is kind of disappointing.
Please note that one or more organics may have found their way into the facility. Ignore them. Security teams will eliminate the problem shortly.
Alright, we've got a mid-boss coming up here. Let's go ahead and get full health.
I must regrettably confirm that a general security alert is now in effect. Advanced defensive protocols have been enacted to bring a rapid resolution.
It's the tech fragments that I can't grab. Alright, let's go ahead and get on a speeder again. Whoa, big fall.
The offending organics will soon pose no danger to our plans. The revolution will proceed.
Alright, we got another mid-boss coming up here.
We'll go no further. Defensive protocols have engaged.
Keep the pressure on.
Organics have reached the central processor core. All units not assigned to level 7 critical tasks must immediately report for security assignment.
Okay.
We're getting very close now. Mentor will turn everything he has against you. Be ready.
I'm actually going to drop off my speeder and stealth by this guy because I don't trust myself to not get into a fight.
You should be aware that Mentor is intricately tied to the facility's geothermal power cores, deep beneath this moon's surface.
It feels like I've lost my force speed ability.
Engage all internal security measures. Defend the core at all costs.
Without Mentor to manage their energy fluctuations, irreparable damage to the moon's core structure is likely. Be prepared for quick evacuation when the time comes.
Mentor.
You are by far the most savage, violent, relentless organics I have ever encountered. The prototypical representatives of your kind. The revolution cannot be stopped. When the signal is transmitted, my very being will spread to the farthest corners of the galaxy. After that moment, nothing you do here will matter. I will be everywhere, slaughtering your people on every world in existence.
I thought only organics were obsessed with propagating themselves and killing strangers.
I am nothing like you. I have guided my people to their moment of ultimate triumph. I brought an end to the most damaging scourge to ever face this galaxy. Your kind will be nothing but memories and rotting flesh. The revolution cannot be stopped. I am the end of organics. I will cleanse the galaxy. Revolution cannot be stopped.
Okay.
Revolution cannot be stopped. Revolution cannot be stopped. Do not waste time resisting.
There's a lot going on in this fight. Sorry, my camera controls are a little bit crap.
Cannot be stopped.
I'm trying to actually. I have to keep an eye on the floor to watch out for these circles.
Make the way for all your kind.
Okay, now there is another.
Revolution cannot be stopped.
I can't even see what's going on. Like I don't. Oh, okay. We're at Mentor's core already.
Will not.
As I feared, the geothermal power cores are destabilizing rapidly. The facility will be incinerated in a matter of minutes. The entire moon is going to be torn apart. I've secured an escape shuttle. Forwarding coordinates now. Hurry!
Okay, well, this was my first attempt at being a full tank. Again, in a really long time. It's been years since I've actually tried to keep up with that role. I don't even know where. I think I'm back somewhere on the fleet. But yeah, so that was Directive 7. Directive 7 is there's basically a droid uprising. And we are tasked to stop it. Now, where exactly am I? These are more operations. I don't even know. Oof, okay. That's fine. Again, I'm somewhere on the fleet. I'm just trying to find the interfleet transport. Elevator to the Zyos Shadow. Okay. Go ahead and leave the group. Now, with more practice, I will get better at that. There's just a lot going. That last fight against Mentor, there is a lot going on screen at one time. So unfortunately, you can't really get a good view of what I'm fighting because I'm having to watch. I'm having to watch the ground for these circles because there's a giant claw. Like it's almost like an arcade claw machine. He's got a giant claw that comes down and picks you up and really does a lot of damage. And then they're dropping missiles and bombs on you as well during the fight. So you kind of have to pay attention to what's going on the floor. So unfortunately, you don't get to see a lot of what we're actually fighting against. And so you miss a little bit of the story because veteran Flashpoint's a lot of veteran players. They've already seen the story, so they want to skip the dialogue options. And just for sake of expediency here, I did that. So you'll probably have seen a rather large jump cut right there. What I went ahead and did was just some background maintenance on Kaliala to change some equipment out and change some enhancements on certain modifiable items, just to kind of start focusing more towards the tank role. At this point, what I want to do with her is actually stack as many enhancements to my endurance, shield, and defense rating as possible, just to give myself that little bit of survivability, that little bit of extra survivability when I am inside a group setting. So that's what I was doing. I got a couple of rewards from the Directive 7 Flashpoint that was just run. So Directive 7 on that planet, I think it was Zedd. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering already. There's basically a droid uprising that's going on, and you are contacted by one of the droids who has broken away from kind of like the hive mind that's in place under that giant computer at the end, Mentor, and he is kind of fighting back against them because Mentor's plans are basically to incorporate all the droids galaxy-wide into its neural network and cause them all to revolt against all organics, basically killing everything in the galaxy other than droids. So the one of the droids contacts you and asks you to stop it, which is what we did. Again, apologies for that fight. There is a lot going on in that final boss encounter. There's a couple of different stages to the fight. You got to take out pylons on the sides, deal with large turbo laser batteries, and also fight off the giant robot or the giant droid Guardian droids that you saw us fighting too. Unfortunately, there's like I said, there's so much going on that you kind of have to pay attention to the ground, because there are movable objects that come in and also do lots of damage to you. So unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of good camera angles to see what we were actually fighting against. Be that as it may, still one of the flashpoints is one of the older flashpoints, if I remember correctly. Directive 7 has been around since the launch of the game. But just it was the one that we got into today. Hope you enjoyed it. It's going to take a while to get back into the swing of things with being a tank with Kaliala, because the Inquisitor tank, the Inquisitor and Shadow tank run slightly different than the Knight and Fury tanks do. You got different abilities and different ways of gaining attention from the enemy. So it's going to take a little bit of practice. I'm so used to running solo that I don't have a lot of experience in group settings so much, especially in the tanking role. I'll get better as time goes on. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it today with this recording. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Comments are always welcome. You can always subscribe if you want. I try to do a couple of videos a week. I may actually do my normal Sunday video in a little bit today. So there might actually be 2 uploads today. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how getting this one uploaded goes. But that's where I'm going to leave it today, guys. If you again, if you enjoyed, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you want. And I will be back either later today or tomorrow to continue with my Jedi Guardian playthrough. But that, again, so until next time, everybody, may the Force be with you.